Following is a presentation of KJAM Sports.
Top of the key for Giles, open for another three. Good again. He's hit four triples. Again, Layton got the rebound, dribble out and back in and laid it in. That was a great decision by Mason Layton.
This is Bulldogs basketball on AM 1390.
Oh, nice look. Layton down low. Began puts it in for two. Brown rebound, put up the window, no good. Brown another attempt, put up, yes, and one this time by Nicole Brown. Ingreck inside for Brown. Brown turns in left shoulder. Shot was short, got her on rebound. Put back is good for the goal. Stayed with it and got rewarded.
I'm a dangerous man with some money.
Today's game is brought to you by the KJAM Sportscasters Club.
Vandenbosch left side for a open Yankee three, and Riley's three is good. Kicks it off Taylor, three blocked. Hot out by Vandenbosch, saves it. Are you kidding me? To Mason Layton. Marcus Vandenbosch, what a play. Layton with the left-handed lay-in is good.
It's time for the Farmers Ag Center pregame show with the voice of the Bulldogs, Matt Gross.
And a good evening and welcome back here for many of you to Dakota's Best AM 1390 KJAM and online with our video stream tonight at AmazingMadison.com. After the Madison girls basketball game here earlier this evening, we are back and ready for more. This time it's the boys' turn. It's the premier matchup, the marquee game here at the DSU Fieldhouse of the Hefty Seeds Classic this Saturday afternoon, morning, afternoon, and evening, really, here at the Dakota State University Trojan Fieldhouse. Game started earlier today. Unfortunately, had to have one cancellation today. Bonham couldn't get here due to some bad roads in central South Dakota today. But so Coleman Egan didn't get a play, which is a shame. Shame for the draw, if nothing else, having one of the nearby teams not be able to make it. But I digress. The good news is that we are here and we are ready to go with some Bulldog boys basketball on AM 1390, taking on Minot, North Dakota. Minot Magicians were in action yesterday. They lost yesterday to Dickinson, which is one of the top teams over there in North Dakota. That was a final of 79-74. That was the first loss in 23 games for this Minot Magic team. They're the two-time defending state champions over in North Dakota. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll hear from the head coach, Dean Winchesky of the Minot Magicians. We'll actually do that. We'll change it up a little bit. We're going to take a 2-minute break and hear from head coach Dean Winchesky of Minot. That's coming up in 2 minutes here. This is your Farmers Ag Center pregame show on Dakota's Best, KJAM.
Consumer protection. We're not just here to help you with your complaint. We'd like to help consumers before they get themselves into a situation that requires our assistance. Call 1-800-300-1986 or log on to consumer.sd.gov and help us help you. South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection. Call 1-800-300-1986 or log on to consumer.sd.gov.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service. Proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Your local Helen and Madison offers options for nearly every input used in production agriculture, including fertilizers, seeds from Wensman and NK, crop protections, agro-intelligent precision programs, and many other producer services. Their sales reps are knowledgeable experts and provide solutions that give growers the best return on investment. And their custom applications are safe, efficient, and make sure the job gets done right. Helena of Madison is proud to support area farmers. Give the folks at Helena a call today, 605-256-3973. Helena of Madison, people, products, knowledge.
Your number one Bulldogs fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Cundred Williams Insurance is a winning combination. They'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit Cundred Williams Insurance in Madison today. Welcome back into our Farmers Egg Center pregame show here on Dakota's Best, AM 1390 KJAM, as the Madison Bulldog boys taking on a team they've never faced before out of Minot, North Dakota. And Dean Winchesky is the head coach of the Minot Magicians, and he's with us here this morning on Dakota's Best. Thanks for joining us on a team that certainly down here in Madison we're not familiar with, but a pretty good program history up there. Give us just kind of an idea of the success that Minot has had over the years, and certainly recent years.
Yeah, we've been pretty fortunate so far. We've had some really talented kids, and we found some success in the postseason, and a lot of that's attributed to having kids that line up and make plays when you need to. And we're off to a pretty good start this year. We got a big weekend with Dickinson the night before, our number 3 team, and then obviously Madison's an extremely talented team. So, we're looking forward to a fun weekend and hopefully a successful one.
And you as a coach, you've been there for a while, but you've had some success in other stops in your career too, haven't you?
Yeah, I coached in Dickinson for 8 years, and again, blessed with really good kids and a great community to work with and support from administration that we were able to find some success in the postseason. So, we've been able to kind of bring those same ideas that we had there up to Minot, and hopefully we're creating a pretty good program.
Describe your team a little bit. I've seen just a few little highlights. It looks like a pretty up-tempo team. What should we expect us to see on the court come Saturday?
We're going to try and play as fast as we can. We feel we're pretty deep. We play 9-10 kids. So we want to create as much tempo as we can and force people to have to go to their bench. I know that's one thing that Madison feels pretty comfortable in, the fact that they do play 8 kids quite a few minutes. So that'll present some problems for us. But we're gonna use what we have. We have pretty good athletes, so we do a little bit of pressing. We feel like we have a nice, talented point guard again, much like Madison, and the Leighton kid, who's, from what I've seen, really, really good. And then we put some shooters around him, and then we have a nice 6'5" kid again. So I think in a lot of ways, if you just look at our rosters, we're probably real similar to the Madison Bulldogs.
What was the appeal, I guess, for your program in deciding to come down all the way here to Madison to play in this Hefty Seeds tournament at DSU?
It's going to sound awful, but we needed a game. We got dropped by West Fargo last year. Their coach didn't want to come out west for a game. And so our AD got on the horn and started making calls and got contacted down there and decided it would be a great opportunity. Madison's had a lot of success the last few years, and it's one of those things that it's a game that doesn't matter, but it matters because you get an opportunity to get better against a really good team.
Are there going to be some differences? I know from rules from South Dakota to North Dakota, there's a few rule differences. What are some of those different styles maybe in the rules of basketball from North Dakota to South Dakota? Do you guys have a shot clock up there?
Oh, yeah. We were actually one of the first states to put it in.
Really?
A long time ago. And then we also play an 18-minute half now.
Okay.
We were a little different in Class A, which is the upper division up here. We played fewer games than the Class B schools. So to try and equalize that, we pushed to get an 18-minute half. And it's created a little more flow, more like a college game. And it's allowed us to play more kids. So it's been good in those ways. Now, for smaller schools in Class A, it's a little bit of a disadvantage that they can't play as many kids because, with the opportunity to press and run, you can wear some teams out. So going back to quarters will be a different experience. We probably haven't done that, I think, since 2006, I think was the last year that we played quarters. So we've been going at it this way for a while. But again, you get an opportunity to compete, and you just adjust to whatever and however it's called and whatever you're asked to play in. And
actually now my sports director who was walking by has handed me a note to tell me that they are playing 18-minute halves at DSU on Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're going to do that for all the games apparently up at DSU. I didn't know that, so just found that out thanks to Paul for cluing me in on that one. That's what he's telling me anyway.
Well, that would have taken away a shock look where I faced them when we got there on Saturday as far as what was going on. So now I don't have to look as foolish as I normally do.
You mentioned, some of the athletes, the number that you have going out there. Who are some of the key leaders on your team that we can look for on Saturday?
Well, our point guard, Kewan Johnson, is returning All-Stater and has had a really phenomenal year. I'm averaging about 14 points and 4 or 5 assists and about that many rebounds. And then our leading scorer is a 6'5" kid that started last year as well, in Justin Ng, and he's averaging right around 17 and has been playing really well the last few weeks especially. And then we put primarily a bunch of guys around those two that can shoot basketball that we feel pretty well. And Peyton Lamore and Chandler Albertson and Alex Shimke and Trevor Banks and Lofton Klappundi, and then we try and find a little bit more size with some of our post kids. But we feel like we've got a pretty good mix of kids as far as being able to get to the rim a little bit or being able to shoot it and then having a little bit of size. But again, when you run into talented teams, you got to see where you have advantages and what you can take advantage of.
And with that said, what do you think are going to be some of the keys in this matchup with Madison?
Well, number one is rebounding. I follow their football stuff. I watch the Midcoast channel religiously on Friday nights, and you can tell they have a tremendous sports program down there with the success of their football team. And you look at their kids; they're extremely strong. They're athletic, and then the two Yankee kids, and number 22 is his name Fegan. Is that how you pronounce it?
Fegan.
Fegan. They all shoot the ball, and they're all super athletic. And then, of course, from where I can tell, they kind of run off their point guard, the lefty, number 3, Leighton, I believe is how it's pronounced. And, they're going to put problems on us because they're able to get at the rim. They defend extremely well. They play very hard. You can obviously tell their coach has done a wonderful job with discipline and instilling defense, and that's why they are where they are.
Well, I'm pretty excited to see it. I know you got a long trip to Dickinson today and then Madison tomorrow, so drive safe out there, and we'll see you on Saturday night. All
right, appreciate the call. Thank you.
Dean Macheski is the head coach of the Minot, North Dakota Magicians, joining us here on the Farmers Egg Center pregame show. We'll be back with a look at your starting lineups next on Dakota's Best.
Madison Regional Health System is ranked in the top 5% of critical access hospitals in the nation. The independent ranking by Becker Hospital Review and Chartis Center for Rural Health considers the areas you care about the most, including patient outcomes, patient perspective, cost, and quality. Whether you choose us for your clinic appointment, surgery, or acute care, you can be confident that you are getting quality personal health care at Madison Regional Health System.
Stans is continuing their January clearance sale with a great selection of men's and women's shoes and boots, now marked up to 50% off. Plus, winter merchandise, sweaters, tops, coats, and all the accessories are also up to 50% off. The new spring merchandise will be arriving soon, and they must make room. For a limited time, buy any 2 sale price items and get the 3rd sale price item free. Shop now for best selection at Stans Men's and Women's Apparel in Madison, where service comes first.
Think about all the things that go into a home: work, time, and of course money. The last thing a person should worry about is electrical problems with their home. Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service at Bob's Electric in Madison and Canova for all of your new or existing service upgrades, lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans, farm, residential, and commercial service. 24-hour emergency service only at Bob's Electric. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric. Bob's Electric, where friendly, dependable service is an assurance.
Gain an immediate career advantage through more than 40 majors enhanced with technology. Dakota State University in Madison offers South Dakota's only degrees in several computing-related disciplines, along with tech-infused programs in education, business, communications, health, math, and science. Dakota State students benefit from small classes and individual attention from faculty members who have applied experience. Need to know more? Browse dsu.edu or call 888-DSU-9988. As a farmer, nothing compares to the sense of pride you feel when you first head outside in the morning. In this moment, it doesn't matter if you've saved money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if the guy down the road has the same insurance you do. What matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. To find out more about Auto Owners Insurance, visit Scott Gusso with GSN Insurance in Madison or call 556-0242.
Have you ever lost sleep over your real estate property investment? Ever wondered if you owed more money at closing time? Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. As a consumer, you have a choice where you close your mortgage, and we have appreciated that choice for the last 60 years. If you are buying a home or refinancing, think of Weber Abstract, serving all of Lake County. Weber Abstract in Madison, 256-4640, or visit us at weberabstract.com. Why go anywhere else?
And good evening. Welcome back here in the Farmers Ag Center pregame show to the DSU Fieldhouse. It's the Hefty Seeds Classic. Final game tonight features the Minot Magicians and the Madison Bulldogs. Bulldogs are coming in ranked number 1 in Class A basketball in the state of South Dakota. Minot also ranked number 1 in Class A in North Dakota. That may change after their loss to number 3 Dickinson yesterday, though. And then, of course, depending what happens here, so you can keep an eye on that. Let's take a look at the starters. We'll start with Minot. Minot's going to be the home team on the scoreboard tonight. Starting at the point guard is Kaiwan Johnson. He's a 6-foot senior, number 1. Chandler Albertson also at a guard. He's a 6-foot junior, number 4. And Peyton Lamoureux, he's a 5'11 junior, number 24. The forwards, you've got Max Oldhoff, a 6'5 senior, number 42. And Justin Eng, the 6'5 senior, number 23. For the Madison Bulldogs, starting tonight at the guard spots, Riley Yonke, the 6'1 senior, number 3, along with Mason Layton, 6'1 senior, Riley's number 2, Mason's number 3. At the forwards, Jaden Yonke, the 6'3 junior, number 4, and Marcus Vandenbosch, 6'2 senior. And then the center for the Madison Bulldogs is Aaron Fegan, the 6'6 junior, number 22 for Madison. Game before us, Woolsey Wessington beat Richland, North Dakota, 69-65. Also, Little Wound beat Mount Vernon Plankinton 103-98 earlier. Irene Wakanda beat Turtle Mountain, North Dakota. Sanborn Central Woonsocket girls beat Coleman Egan. Or that was the boys, 72-66 was the final in that one. The North Dakota teams are 0 for 2, so Minot's trying to change that here tonight in this matchup with the Madison Bulldogs. Bulldogs in their road black uniforms, Madison spelled out in white across the front. The Magicians of Minot in their road whites. A maroon and gold for Minot as well. Minot spelled out in front across the uniforms here for the Magicians as the opening tip. Fegan controls, tips over to Riley Yonke, and the Bulldogs will kick off this game on offense. Around the screen goes Mason Layton. He comes in for the left side, stops his dribble, passes in the paint. The ball is kicked out of bounds by Johnson for Minot. And we'll stay right here with Madison. Fegan will throw it in on the inbound from the baseline to the left of his own basket. Throws it into the corner to Layton now. Layton being guarded man-to-man by Lamoureux in there. Goes inside for Fegan. Tries a reverse layup. No good. Eng has the rebound for Minot into the front court. Keeps the dribble himself. Justin Eng now throws into the corner. Johnson will try a corner 3, and it's good. Kaiwan Johnson with the 3, and Minot on the board first. Layton, though, quickly ahead to Vandenbosch. Vandenbosch goes up the court, throws it up off the window. Can't get the roll from inside, and Marcus has really struggled with those inside shots all season long. Johnson with the rebound. Crosses it over. Fegan comes out on the hard head. Kicks it out to Eng, who looks at a 3. Goes under the left wing for Albertson for a 3, and it's good. Chandler Albertson with 3. And it's a 6-0 Minot lead here to start this game. Jaden in the front court for the Bulldogs. Passes over to the left side for Vandenbosch. Now Layton. Layton into the paint. Drives through everybody. Goes up off the glass with the left hand. And gets the Bulldogs on the board. A 6-2 lead for the Magicians here in this opening half. 2 18-minute halves. Johnson over to the right side. Vacant on the shot is Albertson. Drives inside. Double team comes. He picks up the dribble and passes top of the key to Eng. Over to Johnson on the left wing. Riley's on him man-to-man. He'll pull up for a long 3 from the wing. It's no good. Fegan and Vandenbosch fight for the rebound. Marcus controls. And up the far near sideline comes Mason Layton into the corner. Quickly, they go right down to the block for Fegan. Fegan turns around with the right hand. Got fouled. He dished it off to Jaden down low. Fegan was fouled, and so it'll be Bulldog basketball on the baseline. First foul of the ball game on either team, and it'll be on the Magicians' Max Oldhoff. So Fegan again to trigger the inbounds here. Fegan goes right in for Jaden. Jaden in the block, try to throw it in for Fegan instead of just taking that shot, and the ball is taken away by the Magicians. Eng brings it up on the far sideline, drives it himself, throws it up off the window. He couldn't get the shot to go down. Layton has the rebound, and he'll run it up into the front court. Layton crosses over free throw line, now backs it out, and wants to reset the offense, but we're going to see an over and back. He threw it back out for Vandenbosch, and the Bulldogs turn it over for the second straight possession. 16:05 to go here in this first half. Madison trailing Minot 6-2 on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard. Ball into the hands of Johnson. Left side for Eng. Vandenbosch guards him. Goes out for Albertson, who hit a three earlier. He passes top of the key. Oldhoff with the basketball. Back to Johnson around the Oldhoff screen. Fegan hard hedge. Knocked the ball out of his hands. It's loose and out of bounds. And Bulldog basketball. As Albertson couldn't keep it in play there. Full court pressure here coming from Minot. Bulldogs will throw it into Layton and just kind of token pressure with Lamro as he walks Layton up. Now Layton dribbles through a double team, drives in, looks to finish with the right hand, couldn't get it to go down, and the rebound picked up by Minot. Lamro comes the other way. Over to Johnson on the right side. Jaden picks him up. Left side, Lamro wants a long three. It's short off the iron, no good. Vandenbosch with the rebound. Long pass ahead into the hands of Riley Yankee. Riley comes in for the right side, throws it up off the window, and got fouled. Couldn't get the shot to go down, but the foul on Chandler Albertson, who was a little late sliding over in defense, will send Riley Yankee to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot two. Minot started with a couple of quick threes from Johnson and Albertson. Bulldogs answered with a Layton basket and now been scoreless for a little while. Riley breaks that from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Brought to you by Scott Gusso at GSN Insurance of Madison. No account too big or too small. They like them all. Second attempt for Riley from the line here, trying to make it a 2-point game, and he does. And I thought they were going to signal a lane violation. Nope, it's just a substitution. As coming in is Lofton Klabundi is into the ball game. And Eng tries to drive, had it taken away by Vandenbosch. Jaden Yankee has it, ahead to Fegan. Fegan coming in from the left side, throws it up off the window, counted, and the foul for Aaron Fegan. That foul on Minot going to be on Albertson. That's his second. By the way, they did wave off and call a lane violation on Riley Yankee's free throw. So wipe off that free throw. Makes it 5-6 now. And now Fegan trying to complete the three-point play here. Free throw is up and short, and the rebound Eng. Quickly ahead to Johnson for the Magicians. Comes up on the near side, picked up by Riley. Between the circles left side, they throw it into the corner now. Lob pass down low. This is Eng trying to work one-on-one on Vandenbosch. Worked his way right, then came back left. Couldn't get the shot. Tipped the rebound out to the corner for a Johnson three. No good. Rebound tipped around. Eng's going to control. Tried to pass it away, and then it's tipped away by Jaden. Taken away by the Bulldogs. Layton across the DSU logo at center court. Layton comes in, throws it into the corner. A Jaden Yankee three is good. And the Bulldogs have taken an 8-6 lead here on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard. Pass into the corner. Three from Lamro is up. He answers right back with the tray. And the lead is back to Minot now at 9-8. Layton behind the back dribble comes into the front court. Works his way over to the right side of the wing. And now we'll set the offense from there. Fegan came up like he might show a screen, but now drops back. Layton waits and goes high post to Vandenbosch. He's off the elbow on the right side. Go down looking for the high-low that time. And the pass off the hands of Fegan and out of bounds. And that's the third turnover on the Bulldogs here in the early going of this one. We played about 4 minutes of the first half. And Minot leads the Bulldogs 9-8 on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard. Taiwan Johnson will bring it up into the front court. Keewan Johnson, I should say. Pardon me. Top of the key to Lamro. Lamro passes away to the left side. Into the game is Schmicke now. Schmicke drives inside. Couldn't get the shot to go down. Got fouled. And Alex Schmicke will go to the GSN Insurance free throw line. A sophomore into the game here for Minot to shoot two. First free throws attempted by the Magicians here tonight. Schmicke's free throw is up and good. Jackson will come in for the Bulldogs, replacing Marcus Vandenbosch. The foul, by the way, was on Mason Layton. That's the first personal on the Bulldogs. Riley Yankee will check out too as Josh Giles into the game here for Madison. 2-point lead for Minot. Schmicke looking for one more from the GSN Insurance free throw line, and he connects. And the lead back to three now. Full court pressure. Jaden just going to drive right around it. Jaden into the front court, going straight to the rack. Puts it up off the glass and hits. 5 in this ball game quickly for Jaden Yankee. Pass ahead for Lundy. Lundy almost lost it in the corner down there. Gets it back out top of the key. Driving in is Shimke. Shimke fouled as he put it up. Missed it inside. But Shimke will go back. Pardon me, that was Lamoureux. Will head to the GSN Insurance free throw line. And shoot two. Fouls on Aaron Fegan, his first personal. Free throw is up and good. Minot 3 of 3 for the GSN Insurance free throw line so far, while the Bulldogs 1 of 2 thanks to a lane violation. Second free throw is up and in. 5 in the game for Peyton Lamoureux, and it's a 3-point lead again for Minot. Layton pushes it quickly in the front court. Nice pass inside for Jackson. It blew the open layup, and the rebound comes down to Minot. Into the ball game is Banks. Banks drives top of the key, passes away into the corner left side. This is Shimke. Shimke coming in and is called for a travel. Third turnover on Minot. Fegan's going to check out now as Austin Losant into the ball game. Austin, the 6'8 senior. Just announced in the last week or so he's going to play football at South Dakota State University this year. Pass to Fegan, or to Layton, I should say, nearly picked away by Banks, but Layton has it at the top of the key as they look to go right into Austin now. Austin turns it around off the glass, too strong. Rebound comes out to Minot. Bundy with it, up into the front court, left side. Lamoureux wants a three, in and out, no good. Rebound, though, to the Magicians. Put back up, no good. And by Lundy, and eventually the rebound pulled in by the Bulldogs. Jackson into the front court here. He'll run the point. Hands it off to Layton. He comes around from the left side. Now crosses it over into the right. Lost a handle on it. Ball's on the floor. We're going to have traveling be the call. That'll be the fourth turnover on the Bulldogs. As Riley and Marcus come back in, Jaden and Layton will head to the bench. 12:32 to go in this opening half. Minot leads it by 3, 13-10. On the Sunshine Food scoreboard here on Dakota's Best, AM 1390, and our video stream online at AmazingMadison.com. Yuan Johnson runs the point, left side for Shimke. Shimke goes in for Eng, back outside Shimke for a three, no good. Eng has the rebound, turns it around. Vandenbosch knocked it out of his hands as he went up in the air. He'll pass it back out to Johnson. Johnson drives in just inside the free throw line. Floater is up and good for Kewan Johnson. And the lead at 5 now, biggest of the game for Minot. Pardon me, 6 was the biggest, it says. Jackson drives inside, forced the issue and got fouled. Jackson Yankee will head to the line. Minot led early 6-0. Now they lead at 15-10. And Jackson Yankee a chance to cut into that here. Foul is on Justin Eng, his first personal team's third. Free throw no good by Jackson. Bulldogs continuing to struggle from the GSN Insurance free throw line. That has been an issue all season long. Jackson Yankee looking for his first point here of the ball game off the bench. Free throw on its way. He left it well. He's short. And Johnson has the rebounds. The Bulldogs been dreadful from the GSN Insurance free throw line, while Minot's been perfect. Banks off the wing on the left side. Crossed it over. Giles nearly took the ball away. Here's Zhang to the elbow. Passes back out for Johnson. Just outside the arc, he fires the three, no good. Vandenbosch has the rebound for Madison, looking to run. Long pass ahead. He was looking for low sand balls, tipped around off of Minot. And Madison will maintain possession here, down 5, 11:39 to go first half. Giles will trigger the inbounds pass for the Bulldogs. Looking in for Losan. Still to go outside Riley. Yankee, three from the wing. Way short off the front of the iron. Johnson has the rebound. He's going to want to run. He's got a 3-on-2 if he can hurry. Gets it into the front court. Now throws it into the corner. Shimke passes on a 3. Drives inside. Goes outside for Johnson. Top of the key. Eng straight on 3. Good. For Justin Eng. His first points in the ball game. And the lead now is 8. 18-10 here for Minot. Jackson off to Vandenbosch. Hands it off to Riley now as they weave it back and forth at the top of the key. He'll pull up for a 3 right side. Can't answer off the iron. No good. And the rebound to Shimke here for the Magicians. Picked up by Jackson as he comes into the front court. Looking to drive around him. Got into the paint. Kicks it out for Banks. Banks comes into the right block. Top of the key. Shimke for a 3. Good. They're raining in from outside, and the Bulldogs need a timeout. 10:52 to go here in the first half. It is Minot 21, Madison 10. We'll take a timeout, too. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Dakota's Best.
Have you ever lost sleep over your real estate property investment? Ever wondered if you owed more money at closing time? Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. As a consumer, you have a choice where you close your mortgage, and we have appreciated that choice for the last 60 years. If you are buying a home or refinancing, think of Weber Abstract, serving all of Lake County. Weber Abstract in Madison, 256-4640, or visit us at weberabstract.com. Why go anywhere else?
At the DSU Fieldhouse, Minot leads Madison 21-10 here, going on a run with outside shooting in this first half for the Magicians. Giles over for Vandenbosch, bounces it down to the block for Riley. Under the basket, a little trap there, passes away to Marcus again. Into the corner for Riley. Back over to Vandenbosch and a reset, top of the key. Fegan back into the ball game for the Bulldogs. Jackson picks up his dribble, goes corner for Vandenbosch. They go inside for Aaron. Aaron, good position, floats it up right hand, left the shot short. And Shimke with the rebound. Up into the front court. Left side into the hands of Lamro. Top of the key for Eng. Eng passes down low, nice look, feeds inside. This is Olthoff into the game for the first time, and he'll connect. Olthoff inside converts. Long pass ahead, Vandenbosch. Vandenbosch drives and puts it in off the glass. Vandenbosch with his first two answers right back. Johnson on the far side, dribbles into the corner, outside for Eng. Pump faked and a long three. Lost a hand on the basketball, drives to the free throw line. Right side for Lamro. Shimke works it all the way into the corner for Johnson. Now step back, thought about that three. Eng with 15 to shoot. Skips the pass to the right side, Shimke. Looks to go inside, that was a walk. And a travel. We'll give the ball back to Madison as Giles comes out, Leighton back in. Vandenbosch triggers the inbounds back into Mason Leighton here as the Bulldogs bring it up. 9:39 to go in this opening half. Leighton, top of the key, comes in from the left side. Leighton kicks it off last second for Fegan. Fegan drives hard to the basket, gets fouled. And another opportunity for a three-point play from Aaron Fegan. Bulldogs leading scorer on the season with 4 points here in this early going, but the Bulldogs need to start converting from the GSN Insurance free throw line where they have missed 4 of 5. Fegan missed on his one free throw earlier. 9-point lead for Minot here. 9:30 to play first half as they bring a few more subs in. Back into the ball game was Klabundi. Free throw shot by Fegan is good. And it's 23-15. Johnson around the screen. Riley fights over the top, stays with it. Now they switch as it comes back the other way. Lamro gives it off to Eng. Holds with on the wing. Vandenbosch pokes the ball away and takes it away from him. Then Vandenbosch long pass ahead into the hands of Fegan. He'll go up with the jam. 7 in the game for Aaron Fegan. The Bulldogs have answered with a run of their own here. They've scored the last 7 of the game. And now another poke away by Riley. Ball's loose on the floor. It's going to be still in bounds. Who's it out on? Going to be last touch by Vandenbosch. Lying on the ground. Trying to dribble that ball. He and Johnson were trying to dribble at the same time. That was impressive to watch. Riley picks up Johnson. Out to the left side for Bundy. Eng now back to Johnson. Top of the key. He'll pull up with a three-hand in his face. He left it way short. Vandenbosch has the rebound. And hands off to Jaden Yankee. Jaden into the front court for the Bulldogs. And lob it down low, looking for Fegan. Almost had it tipped out of his hands. He stays with it, powers it up, couldn't get it to go down. Fight for the rebound. It's going out of bounds. And last touch by Minot. Stay here with the Bulldogs. 8:33 to go. 6-point Minot lead here in the first half. Fegan goes into the corner. He will trigger the inbounds here for the Madison Bulldogs. Fires it into Leighton. Leighton away for Jaden and then Riley. Into the corner. Fegan open for a three. No good. Rebound. Jaden fighting for it and has it. Jaden from the left side. He'll fade away from the block and hit. Jaden Yankee now with 7 in the game. And the lead is down to 5. for Minot. Johnson top of the key. Riley picks him up there. Pass away over to the right side. To the hands of Albertson, who's back in now. Leighton on him. Oh, dish down low. Fegan got lost defensively. And Bundy gets an easy 2. Then a steal off the inbounds, but a missed shot. And Vandenbosch has the rebound. He'll spin it ahead to Fegan. Fegan pulls up from the wing. Thinking about going one-on-one. He does drive, and he got fouled. That'll be team foul number 6. So one more till we hit the bonus here. Foul is going to be on Max Oldhoff. No, pardon me. That's going to be on Bundy, his first foul. Bounce pass for the Bulldogs. Here's Fegan out on the arc. He throws it in the corner. They post up Leighton. Leighton drives into the paint, just spins his way around and lays it in on the left side. Nice move by Mason Leighton, who's got 4 in the ball game. And the Bulldogs down 4, 25-21. Riley on Keon Johnson here. Goes left side for Bundy. He'll pull up on the free throw line and hit. By Bundy with the basket, and then a timeout taken by Minot. 7:24 to go here in the first half. It is Minot 27, Bulldogs 21. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back after this on Dakota's Best, KJAM.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
7:24 to play here in this first half. Minot 27, Madison Bulldogs 21. Last game today at the DSU Fieldhouse in the Hefty Seeds Classic. Jaden Yankee brings it up into the front court for Madison. Out right wing to Fegan, around a Fegan screen. He drives in from the right side. Tried the right-handed layup with the left hand, and it didn't go down. And the rebound out to Minot. Skip left side for Johnson. Johnson almost poked away by Riley. He's going to bang his way in, throws it up, and got fouled. Madison thought they was pleading to get an offensive foul. And the officials come over and are talking about this now. And they will say 2 shots to Johnson. Kewan Johnson, 5 points in the ball game. Foul was on Jaden. That is his first personal. Third foul on the Bulldogs is all here. 7 minutes yet to play, first half. Johnson, front end of the free throw is good. And again, Minot has not missed from the line. They're 5 of 5. Losant, Jackson, and Giles in. Riley, Marcus, and Leighton come off. Fegan, the leading scorer, still on the floor there for the Bulldogs. Actually, he and Jaden tied with 7. Free throw is up and good. And Losant to trigger the inbounds, fires it in for Giles. And he'll bring it up one-on-one with Banks, who's back into the ball game here for Minot. Crosses the timeline. Stays with the dribble, passes away right side for Jaden. Bounce pass top of the key, Fegan now. Fegan outside for Yankee. Inside, for Jackson now. Spins out, goes for Losant. Losant pump fake, now rises and fires. Can't hit, rebound to Banks. For the Magicians. Banks, pass right side, now into the corner. Coming in from that corner is Lundy. Now they reverse it all the way back over to Banks on the left side. That's Johnson make it. And now corner for Banks. Top of the key, Lamro looking to drive it on Jaden. Pulls up from 15 feet. Can't hit the shot. Losant has the rebound for the Bulldogs. And coming in from behind and forcing the jump and the turnover is Clay Bundy. And that's going to be turnover number 5 on Madison. As the possession arrow favors Minot. Going to be Shimke to trigger the inbounds. Top of the key in the hands of Trevor Banks. Back over to Shimke, looking to drive it on Jaden. Jaden tried to poke the ball away and is going to get whistled for the foul. So a reach-in foul on Jaden Yankee. They're not going to set into the line, are they? No. Or is it? They're going to give him free throws, which is a little surprising. Foul's going to be on Jaden. That's his second. And free throws for Shimke, and he hits the first. Ball never got above his waist if he was shooting. That's been a hard foul. Second free throw is up and good. And converting from the GSN Insurance free throw line here is Minot tonight. 6 minutes to go in this first half. 10-point lead for the Magicians. Bounce pass over to Giles. Go inside for Losant. Losant outside, top of the key. Fegan fakes in a three. Drives inside. Left it off nicely for Jaden. Beautiful assist and another two for Jaden Yankee. Banks brings it up. Shimke now over right side. Johnson. Jackson picks him up man-to-man. Pass goes back over to Shimke now. They run Banks off into the corner. He has to come back out, bail Shimke out. Got the ball. Now he looks to drive inside on Giles, and he connects. Just got that over Giles' outstretched hands, and the ball poked away, but Jaden's going to stay with it, dribbling through traffic, throws it ahead for Jackson. Jackson inside, leans into the shot and hits. Two more for Jackson now as back and forth we go. Banks lost his handle on the basketball, fell down in the process too. Johnson looks to step back, throws it away for Banks. Banks will fire a three. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound tapped out, Jaden Yankee. Jaden comes to the near sideline, runs it up into the front court. Two hard steps, lost the ball going up, and it's out of bounds off Madison. 5 Minot, 5 minutes to play here in this first half. As Riley, Layton, and Vandenbosch come back in. Giles, Jaden Yankee, and Fegan get a breather here. Losant and Jackson stay on the floor. Left side, Eng, he's back in for Minot as well. Over to the right side, Lambro nearly taken away. He's going to pull up for the jump shot. No good. Vandenbosch in the air, grabs the rebound for the Madison Bulldogs. Bring it up himself now to the top of the key. Throws it into the corner for Layton. Layton drives inside the paint. Throws away over to the corner for a Riley Yankee three. No good as Riley continues to struggle with his shot this season. And the rebound comes out to Minot. Shimke around the screen. Vandenbosch hard hedge. He'll throw in the corner for Banks. Banks goes down low in the post for Eng. Leans it in with the right hand, and he connects. Eng with 5 now in the ball game. And lead back to 10 here for the Magicians. Layton calls out for the Losant screen, rejects it, goes to the left side, crosses over, drives into the paint, kicks it out in the corner, Vandenbosch. Vandenbosch drives in for the baseline, puts it up, no good, got his own rebound, puts it back up off the glass, no, Losant rebound, Losant couldn't get it, he got fouled. And Austin Losant will head to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot 2. See if he fares better than his teammates there tonight. 35-25 Minot here. 3:57 to go in this first half. Losant to shoot 2 from the GSN Insurance free throw line. The Madison senior. First one is up. Ben, no good. Losant have been pretty good on the season. That one off the backboard and then off the front of the rim. Losant's had a couple of monster games lately. Played great in the win over Sioux Falls Christian last week. It was the last game for the Bulldogs. It's been a while ago after that Chamberlain game earlier this week. Had to be postponed. Free throw by Losant, and the second one is good, and Austin will check out after that, and Fegan comes back in for the Bulldogs here. 3:57 to play in this first half. Reminder, the Bulldog halftime show brought to you by ACS Roofing in Madison is coming up next. Left side, Banks. Around the Eng screen. Right side for Shimke now. Shimke to Eng just beyond the three-point arc. He'll take the shot and hit it. Justin Eng with another three. Layton brings it up here for the Madison Bulldogs. Off to Jackson now. Right side for Layton. Takes a Fegan screen. Inside the paint. Pulls it up for about 10 feet and connects. 6 for Mason Layton in this first half, and it's a 10-point lead for Minot now as the ball knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. Stays with the Magicians. 38-28 is our score. Minot with the lead and the ball as Banks will run the point. Riley giving him a lot of leeway if he wants to go left side, but he looks reluctant to put it in that left hand. Shimke now on the wing on the right side. Jackson fights through a screen. Vandenbosch pokes the ball away. Shimke stays with it, goes into the corner. Here's a three on the way. Good. Again, was that Eng? No, pardon me. That was Lamro this time. His second from beyond the arc. And it's 41-28. Laden up into the front court now for Madison. Calls out for a Riley screen. They switch on it, leaves Riley open top of the key. He'll give it up for Jackson. Jackson step back three, no good. Rebound to Eng for the Magicians. Trapped as he comes across the timeline, swings it over to Shimke. He'll take the three and cannot connect. Jackson with the rebound for the Bulldogs. 2:20 to go, first half. Jackson into the front court around Banks. He goes, lost a hand on the basketball. It's going to be picked up by Eng. And it's going to be a transition. Poked away by the Bulldogs. Riley trying to save it. It's out of bounds. Off of, no, they're going to give a foul on Riley Yankee. Foul on Riley. That'll be his first personal. Team's fifth. And Giles and Jaden are going to come in now. Jackson and Mason Layton coming off. 2:09 to go here in the first half. 41-28 Minot. And the ball being inbounded by Lamro in the corner here. Looking for Eng. Eng goes around Vandenbosch. Rises up from 17. Can't find the range there. Fegan with the rebound. He'll spin away and give it off to Marcus now. Marcus brings it up into the front court. Top of the key. Hands it off to Jaden. Over to Riley. Fegan posts up. They've got him one-on-one. Now here comes a double team. He'll wait. Step through it. Rise in the air. Can't hit the shot. But Aaron Fegan back to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot two. Lamore with the free throw, with the foul, I should say. That's his first. And the GSN Insurance free throw by Fegan, no good. 7 in the game for Fegan, but he's 2 of 3 now from the line. Minot shooting 41% from 3 here tonight. Fegan hits the second. Bulldogs shooting 12, but Vandenbosch steals the inbounds pass and then puts it up. Can't hit. Tries to stay with it. We're going to have a foul on Fegan, I think. Or no, they pointed to Fegan. I think they're saying he's going to shoot the free throws. He's going to shoot the 1-and-1 on the 9th team foul. Foul was on Lundy. That's his first personal. And so Fegan now steps back to the line. Shoot a 1-and-1. Front end of the bonus is good. Nine in this first half for Aaron Fegan. Chance for one more here. Can bring it back to a 10-point game with 1:47 to go in the first half. Free throw is up. Little short. And the rebound to the Magicians. Shimke brings it up himself into the front court. And waits, wants to find Kewan Johnson and does now. With Riley on him. Calls out an Eng screen. Gets a double screen top of the key. Can't really use either of them. He's steps back now and will fire away for Shimke. Shimke looking to come in from the left side. Hangs in the air. Floats it up. No good. Vandenbosch with the rebound. Brings it up near side. Throws it quickly ahead to Riley. Riley dribbles into the corner. Picks up his dribble there. And back out to Vandenbosch. Minute 14 to play first half. Giles with the basketball. Away for Jaden. And he'll run the point on the right wing. Top of the key for Giles. Wants to step into a straight on three. Cannot hit. It just spun out. And Shimke with the rebound for the Magicians. 57 seconds to go first half. Corner for Johnson. Outside Eng now. Pump fakes the three. Drives around Vandenbosch. Puts it up off the window and good for two. 43-30. Minot here. 45 seconds to go first half. As Jaden brings it up for Riley in the corner on the right side. They go to the block for Fegan. Looks to go reverse layup. Got fouled again. And Aaron Fegan again will head to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot two. Bulldogs have left 7 points out there on missed free throws here in this first half. I guess the good news is they've gotten the line. Bad news is you got to convert a little bit better than they have. Foul was on Lundy. That's his second personal. Free throw by Fegan, no good. And Fegan's been a pretty reliable free throw shooter this year. Eli Gary is going to check in, play defense here for these final 35 seconds as Jaden checks out. He's got a pair of fouls. Second Fegan free throw is up and good. Full court pressure on the inbound. They come over to trap Johnson. He's able to dribble around Riley. Dribbles it up into the corner. Now still with the handle on it. Swings it out left side. Gets it back as they work it around the arc. Johnson will step back here and hold for the final shot. Maybe a half-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Riley trying to stay with Johnson here. See if he can look for a chance to poke that ball away. Johnson didn't lose it. Out of bounds. So Riley's defense forces the turnover. The Bulldogs will have a chance maybe for the last shot here of this first half with about 13 seconds to play. A little pressure by Eng off the inbounds. They lob it into Vanden Bosch. And he'll go right back to Riley here with 9 seconds as he comes across the timeline. Riley passes away for Giles. Giles into the paint, lost a handle on the basketball. It's loose, it's out of bounds off Madison with 1 second to go. Bulldogs with another turnover. And lost an opportunity there to get a couple of points. Inbounds pass almost stolen away by Giles. Half-court shot, no good. And our first half comes to an end. Your score at halftime is Minot 43, the Madison Bulldogs 31. It's your Bulldog Halftime Show. Coming up next in 2 minutes here on Dakota's Best, KJAM.
Advanced Contracting Solutions, LLC in Madison offers full concrete, roofing, insulation, and spray foam installation for residential and light commercial projects. They make it their goal to not only use the highest quality products for their projects, but also to provide their clients with quality work that will last for years to come at an affordable price. For an estimate, contact Jeremiah today at 605-270-1299 or stop out at their location on Highway 34 in Madison. Start your next project today with Advanced Contracting Solutions, LLC of Madison. Visit them online at acsroofingandfoam.com.
Do you own your own home? Or maybe you've been making regular mortgage payments. If so, there's a pretty good chance you qualify for a home equity line of credit. By using the equity in your home, you can set up a revolving, low-interest line of credit to be used for any number of reasons, like take a vacation, pay off your student loans, start a new business, or finally remodel the kitchen. A home equity line of credit at Dakota Land Federal Credit Union can do all that and more. See a Dakota Land loan officer today or visit dakotalandfcu.com for details.
Come on into the sunshine.
Sunshine has everything you need to host game night. From burgers to brats and great deli items like potato salad, coleslaw, and chicken, as well as take and bake pizza, Sunshine Foods has you covered. Need to stock up on beverages? Check out the wine and spirits department at Sunshine Foods. Sunshine Foods in Madison, your one-stop shop for game night.
Neighborhood fresh, neighborhood feel, Sunshine Foods.
Twin Lakes Animal Clinic and the Howard Animal Clinic have a friendly reminder for both pet owners and cattle producers. First, pet owners should take precaution before winter as fleas are looking for a nice warm place to call home. Call Twin Lakes for advice and products. For the cattle producer, it's time to schedule pregnancy checks for cows and heifers and also to vaccinate calves prior to weaning. Dectomax, Poron, or injectable provides excellent lice and internal parasite control. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic and the Howard Animal Clinic rely on them for this fall's large and small animal health care products.
Back here on Dakota's Best, welcome in to the Bulldog Halftime Show, brought to you by ACS Roofing in Madison. You've got roofing, siding, concrete work, spray foam insulation that needs to be done perhaps here in the new year. Book those projects right now. Contact Jeremiah at ACS Roofing in Madison today. Your score here at halftime has Minot on top of the Bulldogs, 43-31 in the final game of this Hefty Seeds Classic here at Dakota State University. Madison and Minot traded the lead there for the very early going here. Bulldogs had a brief 1-point lead at 10-9. But otherwise, since then, Minot made a big run at about that point and pushed it ahead to a 10-point game. Bulldogs got back to within 6, but have gotten no closer since that here in the first half. Madison, and it's tough to do, not many teams can do it, find a way to control the outside shooting of Minot, who have jacked up 17 threes in that first half and were able to put down 7 of them, which is, it's a pretty good shooting percentage. It's not outstanding, but if you can get up 17, and they're all good looks. There's not a lot of forcing that shot going up. It's within the rhythm of the offense. Bulldogs have been doing a good job of trying to keep a hand in somebody's face. But the threes, and then also the combination of the Madison's missed free throws. They were 6 of 13 from the GSN Insurance free throw line. The typical trouble from outside that Madison's had all season, 1 of 7 from the three-point line. But Madison is really, as a team, only shot at about 26% from 3 this year. It's just not a strength. I thought it was going to be coming into the season. Certainly, Coach Ricky talked about it. They all thought they were going to have a good shooting team. And I think he still thinks they do have a good shooting team. But this season, at least, it has just not been there, with the exception of Aaron Fegan. The shooting from outside has been dreadful for the Bulldogs this season. Aaron has 1 3-point attempt. He has a team-high 10 points here at halftime. The other factor for Madison has been the turnovers as well. They've done a good job forcing them, but Madison turned it over 10 times in the first half. And not going to be able to do that against a team of the quality of Minot. Again, our score is 43-31. Minot with the lead here at halftime. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll run down the individual stats. That's coming up next in 2 minutes. This is Dakota's Best, KJAM.
Twin Lakes Animal Clinic and the Howard Animal Clinic have a friendly reminder for both pet owners and cattle producers. First, pet owners should take precaution before winter, as fleas are looking for a nice warm place to call home. Call Twin Lakes for advice and product. For the cattle producer, it's time to schedule pregnancy checks for cows and heifers, and also to vaccinate calves prior to weaning. Dectomax, Poron, or injectable provides excellent lice and internal parasite control. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic and the Howard Animal Clinic rely on them for this fall's large and small animal health care products.
Mustang Seeds, your proven leader with proven performance for over 53 years. Providing top-notch service that area producers have come to expect, Mustang Seeds provides the service and products to maximize yields and quality harvest. Mustang Seeds is the best choice for having your farming operation succeed. Contact your seed expert today at Mustang Seeds, 605-256-6529, or online at mustangseeds.com.
You can count on our seeds year after year, planting your future. Mustang Seeds.
Sometimes spending a little can save you a lot. Taking time to implement some energy-saving features in your home will not only save you money, but help protect our environment. Make the switch to compact fluorescent light bulbs. They use 75% less electricity and last up to 10 times longer than incandescent bulbs. And plug air leaks around windows and doors with weather stripping or caulk. Install a programmable thermostat to automatically adjust your home's temperature for energy savings day and night. Properly insulating your attic will save money year-round by preventing air leaks. These energy-saving tips brought to you by Heartland Consumers Power District, the power of forward thinking.
Advanced Contracting Solutions LLC in Madison offers full concrete, roofing, insulation, and spray foam installation for residential and light commercial projects. They make it their goal to not only use the highest quality products for their projects, but also to provide their clients with quality work that will last for years to come at an affordable price. For an estimate, contact Jeremiah today at 605-270-1299 or stop out at their location on Highway 34 in Madison. Start your next project today with Advanced Contracting Solutions LLC of Madison. Visit them online at acsroofingandfoam.com.
Back to our Bulldog halftime show here in Dakota's Best, brought to you by ACS Roofing in Madison. Minot leading the Bulldogs 43-31, our score here at halftime. Leading scorer for the Minot Magicians in the opening half was Justin Eng, the 6'5" forward with 10 points. He was 2 of 2 from downtown, 5 rebounds as well. 8 points for Peyton Lamoureux. 7 for Alex Shimke off the bench. 7 as well for Kewan Johnson. 3 for Chandler Albertson, a pair for Trevor Banks. 4 for Lofton Bundy, and 2 for Max Oldhoff for Minot. For the Madison Bulldogs, leading scorer Aaron Fegan. He had 10 in the ball game. Got to the line a lot. Didn't take advantage as much as he could, but 4 of 8 shooting for the GSN Insurance free throw line led to 10 first half points. Jaden Yankee had 9, 6 for Mason Layton, 2 for Jackson Yankee. Riley and Austin Losan each with 1 here for the Bulldogs. Madison, Minot actually, pardon me, has out-rebounded Madison 20-17. Talk about that rhythm of the offense. A lot of threes, but again, it's in rhythm. 14 made baskets for Minot. 9 of those 14 assisted. Madison assisted on 7 of 12 shots in the opening half. Bulldogs shooting just 46% from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Minot is 8 for 8, meanwhile. Madison needs to keep up the defensive pressure here. They've rebounded the basketball very well against a tall and athletic Minot team. Haven't given up too many second chance opportunities and have gotten a few of their own. Shots need to start falling from downtown, though, or the defense is really going to have to put the clamps on them. Madison is used to playing games, in the 50s and 60s. That's where they want to play games for the most part. If you play a game where you've got to score 70, 80 points, I don't care if it's Minot or if it's Del Rapids or Christian or Sioux Valley. If it's in the 70s and the 80s, the odds on Madison coming away the winner are just not very good. Bulldogs need to get in tough defensive games, kind of grind them out games. That's where they want to play. Do what they did to St. Thomas More, hold the team under 40 points. Did that to St. Thomas More. They held Sioux Valley to their season low, held T to their season low. Some high-powered offenses the Bulldogs have been able to shut down. Did not do it in the first half here. 43-31, again, the score for Minot with the lead. And the Bulldogs have their work cut out for them here in this second half, which is just about ready to get underway on Dakota's Best AM 1390 and our video stream online at AmazingMadison.com. Madison going to start the second half with the basketball. Vanden Bosch, Layton, Jaden Yonke, Riley Yonke, and Aaron Fegan on the floor here for the Bulldogs. As we are underway in the second half here at the DSU Fieldhouse. Throw into the corner, batted out of bounds. It was last touched by Albertson for Minot. Stays with the Bulldogs. And Jaden will inbound right in front of the Bulldog bench. Just gives it right into Layton. Layton back into the corner for Jaden. He was falling out of bounds, went right back to Mason. Around a Fegan screen now. Sees an opening, drives baseline, reverse layup. Couldn't get the spin to go down. Vanden Bosch, though, got the rebound and put it back up off the window for 2 for Marcus Vanden Bosch. Another offensive rebound for Marcus, by the way. 9 rebounds in the game now for Vanden Bosch. Want to go inside to Max Olthoff, then back out for a 3, no good. Fegan with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Long pass ahead is going to be intercepted by Ang. Ill-advised pass there and a turnover for Madison. Bounce pass in for Ang. Layton slapped it away and then tried to keep it out of bounds, but Vanden Bosch trying to keep a handle on it. Did tip it out, so it'll stay with Minot here in the first minute of this second half. Ang will trigger the inbounds. Goes for Johnson in the corner right side. Top of the key. Straightaway 3 is no good. And Layton with the rebound for the Madison Bulldogs. Long pass ahead into the right side for Fegan. Doesn't see any room, so he backs out. Now he comes into the lane and got fouled. Blocking foul on Max Olthoff. And that is going to be his third, yes. Third foul on Max Olthoff. One thing Fegan's been able to do all season long is get fouled. He goes inside, he initiates contact, and has gotten a lot of players. I mean, look what he did in Sioux Valley. He's put Trevor Hansen on the bench through most of that game. Layton to trigger the inbounds pass. Doesn't see anything yet. Lobs it up top of the key to Riley Yonke. Bounce pass over to Mason now. Mason around the screen from Fegan. Steps inside, throws it up off the window, and connects. So 2 for Mason Layton and a 4-0 run for the Bulldogs to start the second half. Johnson to the front court here for Minot. Corner right side, now back top of the key. Albertson fakes in a 3, drives inside, kicks it off for Ang. He passes in the corner 3, looks to spin. Now he throws back behind him for a 3 from Lamoureux, and it's good. Lamoureux's 3 is good, and a timeout on the floor. 6:36 to go here in the second half. It's 46-35. Minot will take a timeout with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Bulldog basketball on KJAM.
Your local Helena and Madison offers options for nearly every input used in production agriculture, including fertilizers, seeds from Wensman and NK, crop protections, agri-intelligent precision programs, and many other producer services. Their sales reps are knowledgeable experts and provide solutions that give growers the best return on investment. And their custom applications are safe, efficient, and make sure the job gets done right. Helena of Madison is proud to support area farmers. Give the folks at Helena a call today, 605-256-3973. Helena of Madison, people, products, knowledge.
Dakota's Best, AM 1390 KJAM for the Helena broadcast booth. Helena of Madison, meeting the changing needs of area producers. I'm Matt Gross, 6:36 to go in our ball game. 46-35, Minot with the lead. Bulldogs had a 4-0 run to start the second half. Lamro just answered with 3 before the Minot timeout. So Bulldog basketball, as Mason Layton will bring it up. Runs it into the front court, runs it to the free throw line, pulls up from there, fires it down low for Vanden Bosch, who puts it off the glass for 2. 4 in the half, 6 in the game for Vanden Bosch. 37-46. Driving in from the left side, Albertson. Albertson, they reverse it around right side for Eng. Eng steps to the free throw line, throws in the corner. Johnson just out of the reach of Riley. Floats it inside, shot no good. Fegan battles and grabs the rebound. Layton across the timeline for the Madison Bulldogs now. Picked up by Lamro. He'll hand off behind him to Jaden. Over to Vanden Bosch. Vanden Bosch skips it over to Jaden. Jaden quickly inside for Fegan. Fegan is fouled by Justin Eng. And so Aaron Fegan will head to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot 2. Again, he was just 4 of 8 in the first half, but Madison making a point of going inside to their big man here, and he's gotten to the line. If he can take advantage, it's a good way for the Bulldogs to climb back into this one. Front end of the free throw is good for Aaron Fegan. Second Fegan free throw on away, short, no good. 46-38 Minot. Passing to the near side, Clubundy now, gives it away for Johnson. Top of the key, guarded by Riley Yonke, back over to Clubundy now. To the right side, here's Eng. Works to the elbow, kicks it out for Johnson. Ball was tipped out of bounds, last touched by Riley Yonke. Riley thought he tipped it off of Johnson. Now the official's going to talk about it here. Riley's right in there with him. And Riley wins the conversation. 3 officials in a huddle and Riley Yonke in with him as well. Riley talked his way into that one. Turnover on Minot. Layton brings it up into the front court here for the Bulldogs. Waits for a Fegan screen. Hard hedge by Eng. Dribbles around it. Goes into the corner. Jaden lost a handle on the basketball. Bulldogs have to reset. Layton again with the crossover. Steps behind him to Jaden. Pass into the corner for Vanden Bosch. Goes down to the block for Fegan. Spin move. Left hand help. Floats it up. Just rolls off the rim. And the rebound to Minot. Johnson wants to run into the front court. Hesitation move. Still with the dribble. Drives in. Gets cut off. Throws into the corner for a Lamro 3. Yes, it's good. Boy, that rattled around. Hit every part of the backboard and the rim and fell in. Layton drives into the corner for Riley. Can he answer for a 3? No. Flying in is Jaden, and he commits the foul. Looking for the rebound, and on Jaden Yonke, that'll be his 3rd personal. $14:55 to go here in this second half. 49-38 Minot. They jumped out to this, roughly 10-point lead in that midway through the first half, and we've kind of been stalemated there since. Johnson brings it up for the Magicians. Guarded by Riley Yonke. Goes one way around the screen, now the other. Picked up by Vanden Bosch. Fegan comes in trying to contest the shot. They'll call Vanden Bosch for the foul. And Kewan Johnson back to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot 2. He was 2 of 2 from the line in the first half. 7 first half points for Johnson. First of his 2 here is no good. That's the first free throw miss by Minot in the game. They lead it by 12. Jaden out, Jackson in. Johnson's second free throw up and good. 8 in the game for Johnson. And it's 50-38. Layton off to Jackson. High post Vandenbosch lobs it right down low for Fegan. Going to be taken away by Minot. Engel run the point himself. Brings it up. Here's Vandenbosch. Comes in off the left side. Throws it into the corner. The ball was tipped. And gets out to the wing for Lamro for a 3. No good. Layton lost the rebound off his hands. Shimke picks it up. Puts it in off the window for 2. Tough break there for the Bulldogs. Layton had that basketball. Just lost it on his way down. Layton throws it over right side for Jackson. Jackson into the paint. Kicks it into the corner. Fegan fakes in a 3. Goes free throw line, Vandenbosch. Vandenbosch power step into the paint, puts it up off the window. 6.5 for Vandenbosch, 8 in the game. And it's 52-40. Johnson out to Eng. Thought he might take that 3 in transition. Passes into the corner instead. Top of the key for Shimke. Left side, Clay Bundy wants a 3. He can't find the range. Jackson with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Across the Trojan logo at half court. Turns around, gives it away to Riley Yankee. Now to Layton as the Bulldogs settle into the offense here. Riley with the basketball. Fegan around the screen. Gets it for a long 3. No good. We're going to have a foul on Minot trying to fight through the Layton screen. Labundy with the foul. That's the third. Second on him, third on Minot. Banks into the ball game. Johnson out. As Layton will trigger the inbounds pass here. Shot clock resets. Riley now into the corner for Fegan. Good hard closeout that time by the Magicians. Jackson works it around to the corner on the left side. Now drives in and is fouled. Blocking foul will send Jackson Yankee to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot 2. And a chance to bring it to a 10-point game again if Jackson can make them both. But Jackson is 0-2 from the GSN Insurance free throw line in this game. Jackson, the 6'3 junior, All-State football player. Free throw good. A lot of All-State football players on this team. Jackson, Jaden, Losan, Vandenbosch, Layton, Riley. Second free throw is up and good. And timeout. No, they're going to get substitution in here. Losan was coming in for the shooter. And Fegan looks a little hobbled, so he's coming out now. Fegan limping as he comes off the court. Layton's coming off as well. Giles came in. It's a 10-point Minot lead, 52-42, but we'll have to keep an eye on Aaron Fegan as Gina Fritz, the Bulldog trainer, goes over now to have a look at the Bulldog center. Right side for Banks here for Minot as they run through their offense. Kick it out for a 3 from Albertson, no good. And Jackson comes in, almost took that rebound away from Losan. He did. He almost knocked it out of bounds. Jackson brings it up. Jackson drives in from the left side. Tried to leave it off. I'm not sure for who. There were 4 white jerseys there. Somehow, Madison's going to maintain possession as they couldn't keep it in bounds. Jackson threw that behind him. There was nobody there. 12:43 to go here in this game. 10-point lead for Minot. Into the corner. The inbounds pass comes to Jackson Yankee. They go right back into Losan. Losan doesn't have anything. Spins out of it for a Riley 3. It's good. The Bulldogs needed that. Riley with the 3. And it's 52-45. Banks pushes the tempo into the front court. Now back trailing with Schmidtke, top of the key. Drives in. They go into the corner for Banks. A left corner 3 for the answer. No. Rebound to Jackson Yankee for Madison. Long pass ahead into the hands of Marcus Vandenbosch. No numbers. He drives inside. Throws it off the window. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Giles. And the Bulldogs reset. Yankee, Jackson, long 3, top of the key, good. A big run for the Bulldogs, and they're back to within 4 now, 52-48. 12 minutes to go. Banks, Labundy, inside Shimke, outside for a 3 from Eng. A shot no good. Pardon me, that was Lundy, rather. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Minot basketball. Fegan's gone into the locker room to be looked at, by the way. So this could be some pretty extended minutes and important minutes here for Austin Losan. He'll guard Lundy, who's going to trigger the inbounds here. Vandenbosch is on Eng, as he has been most of the night. Johnson with the basketball. They go down low for Eng. Eng right back out, looking for Banks. He threw it away. And a turnover on Minot. Again, Madison on an 8-0 run here. 11:46 to go in the game. 52-48 Minot. Jackson Yankee, who hit a three just moments ago, will bring it up. Away for Riley. He had a three a little bit ago. Into the block for Marcus. Marcus powers it up off the window. Left it short. Fights for the rebound. Gets it back. Throws it out for Riley. Wants another three. It's no good. And the rebound, Jackson in the corner. They're going to get him for a foul, though. Jackson with the foul. Chasing down Chandler Albertson in the corner. That'll be the first on Jackson, second on the Bulldogs here in this second half. And Johnson will bring it up into the front court now for the Magicians. Waits for a screen, goes around it hard. Low sand hedge, backs him off. Then he dribbles the ball, almost lost it out of bounds. Riley trying to harass him in the corner there. He'll pass it away to Banks. Banks gets around Giles, drives into the lane, puts the floater up over Losan. Can't get the shot to go down. Losan had the rebound. And then a jump ball is going to be called. And it's going to go to Minot. Losan wasn't too happy about Eng wrapping him up there and trying to rip it away hard. You got to give Eng a lot of credit. You got to really want to go in there and take a ball away from Austin Losan at 6'8", 275 pounds. Inbounds to Johnson. Holds with it on the wing. Looking to go in down to the block for Eng on Vandenbosch. Here comes the double team. They reverse it. Swinging away, top of the key. Lamro for a three. No good. Losan with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Hands it away to Layton. Layton into the front court for Madison. Crosses over and now holds up. Steps back. And resets the offense here. Just over 10 minutes to go in this second half. Layton, little give and go, gives it up to Marcus. He'll fire away to three. Back of the iron. It's no good. Johnson with the rebound for Minot. Looks to run, pushes it into the front court. Now slows it up, throws it into the corner for Eng. Knocked out of his hands by Vandenbosch and out of bounds. Stays with Minot. 52-48 the score. Minot with the lead. 10:27 to go here in the second half. Peyton Lamrou will trigger the inbounds. Looking to go inside. Nothing there. He'll lob it to Eng now. Eng throws it back out to Johnson. Between the circles. Now out and driving inside. Lundy. It's going to be a charge. That was Clavundi. And he's called for the charge. That's his his fourth. And the fifth foul on Minot as a team with 10:21 to go in the half. 52-48. Minot with the lead. Bulldogs made their spurt. Now we've been stuck on this score for a couple of minutes. Bundy comes out. Brett Lundy back in. Layton brings it up for the Madison Bulldogs. Oh, nice backdoor cut to Jackson. He put the ball right on the target that time, but Jackson couldn't handle it. And the ball's taken away by Johnson. Guarded by Jackson here. Here comes the double screen. He'll go off to the left side. Johnson into the corner. Jackson stays right with him. Passes down low. They go one-on-one against Losan. No, try to pass it away. Jaden takes it away. Jaden behind the back comes up on the far sideline. Jaden wants to go all the way. Lays it up. No, but a foul. And it'll be two from the GSN Insurance free throw line for Jaden Yankee. Had 9 in the first half. Scoreless here in the second half, but he can bring it to a one-possession game with even just one of his 2 free throws. By the way, Austin Losan came in, was looking for a put-down dunk, and about broke the rim. Jaden, free throw is up and good. First attempt of the night for the GSN Insurance free throw line for Jaden Yankee. Losan out. Good to see Fegan coming back in here for the Bulldogs after going to the locker room after he limped off a little earlier. Layton, Fegan, Vandenbosch, Jaden and Jackson Yankee on the floor here for the Bulldogs. Jaden is at the free throw line. His second is on its way, and it's good. So 2-2 for the GSN Insurance free throw line for Jaden Yankee. It's a 2-point game. 52-50 here with 9:46 to go in the second half. Bulldogs come with a trap. Johnson dribbles right around it. Bump from behind by Vandenbosch. As Johnson hit the deck that time, and that'll be, I believe, the first on Marcus and the 4th team foul on the Bulldogs. second, pardon me, on Marcus. Albertson will trigger the inbounds. Throws it in for Shimke. Guarded by Fegan. Working to the corner on the right side for Johnson. Back top of the key, Albertson. Shimke again. Johnson, 23 to shoot. Haven't really looked inside too hard for Eng here. Now they are working on that right side. Eng, Vandenbosch pulled the chair out from under him. He almost fell down. He throws it outside for a three from Shimke, no good. Vandenbosch rebound, then in transition finds Riley. Riley's coming in, layup, good and one for Fegan. Aaron Fegan with the two and a chance for one more would give the Bulldogs the lead with 9:13 to go here in the second quarter, or second half, I should say. These halves just get the guy from South Dakota. I can't get him right. We're going to have a timeout taken by Minot. 9:13 to go here in the second half. We're tied at 52, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Bulldog basketball on KJAM. Back in 30.
Much like the weather, your life could change at the drop of a hat. Don't be caught unprepared. You don't know what will happen tomorrow, but no matter what happens, you can make sure your loved ones are provided with a life insurance policy from Auto Owners Insurance. Meet with a local independent agent and secure a policy now to rest easy knowing you're protecting the ones you love. Visit Cundard Williams Insurance in Madison today.
Welcome back to Dakota's Best. AM 1390, I'm Matt Gross at the TSU Fieldhouse from the Helena broadcast booth. Helena, Madison, people, products, knowledge. Bulldogs have stormed out to a 23-9 run in this second half. They have tied the game at 52. And now Aaron Fegan a chance to get the Bulldogs the lead. He cannot. It rolls off no good. Shimke with the rebound for Minot. He'll give away to Johnson. Magician's coming off the timeout. Shimke. Fegan on him man-to-man. Eng has been quiet in the second half. Vandenbosch has done a good job. Just, I don't know if he's forced him into a turnover, but he has swatted the ball away and just kind of frustrated him a little bit. Albertson beyond the arc. Pass poked away by Layton. Layton's going to get the steal. Looking to go clean, coast to coast. He lays it up with the left hand. The Bulldogs have retaken the lead. 54-52. We've got 8:45 to play here in the second half. Johnson into the front court for Minot. Around a screen for the left side. Passes away right side to Shimke instead. Eng posts up down the block. Albertson trying to bounce it into him. Layton really doing a great job denying it, so Albertson will take the three and hit. Great answer by Chandler. Albertson gives the lead right back to Minot. Pass ahead, Fegan. Fegan on the right wing, goes behind him to Jaden. And Layton comes, gets the ball, and the point guard will reset. Around a Fegan screen, they switch on it. Layton spins his way through traffic. Up and under move in the air. And Mason gets the two to go. And back to a 1-point Bulldog lead here, 56-55. That was beautiful by Mason. Around the Eng screen goes Johnson. Step back just inside the arc. It's good. Wow, Kewan Johnson with the two. 2 point guards showing some good stuff right there. Into the corner for Fegan. Back out to Layton. Layton back in the corner. Aaron for a three. No good. And Eng with the rebound. Poked out of his hands by Vandenbosch, but he couldn't hang on before it goes out of bounds. Riley coming back in here for the Bulldogs as Jackson will check out. 7:38 to go. Plenty of time yet in this ball game. 57-56. Bulldogs with the lead. Or pardon me, Minot with the lead, I should say. Pass goes over right side to Albertson. Albertson bangs his way into the free throw line. Kicks out behind him for Eng. Eng out beyond the wing to Lamro now. Layton tried to poke it away from Albertson. Leaves it off last second for Eng down low. That was a beautiful assist and an easy finish for Eng. Riley ahead to Layton now. 3-point lead for the Magicians. Top of the key for Vandenbosch. Over to Layton. Layton pump fakes in the long three. Finds Jaden instead. Bulldogs a little stagnant here on offense. Not a lot of moving around. 15 seconds. Layton pump fakes again in a long three. Steps inside. Throws it up off the glass. Can't get the shot to go down. Ball's tipped around. Out of bounds. Last touch by Madison. Giles coming in. Layton's going to get a breather here. I think it might be kind of hard when you're not used to playing halves, too, to figure out your rotation. You know, you kind of know when guys need a breather. It's something a little bit different here. Might be something to talk to Coach Ricky about coming up at our Mustang Seeds post-game show tonight. 3-point Minot lead. And the ball nearly stripped into the hands of Albertson by the Bulldogs. And then Fegan came in trying to grab it and commits a loose ball foul. Second on Fegan, fifth on the Bulldogs as a team. Madison has one more to give. Minot has already put the Bulldogs in the bonus. Inbounds pass to Johnson. Guarded by Riley Yonke. Now into the corner on the right side. They want to post up for Eng. Eng looking to spin. He throws it away top of the key. Albertson for a three. No good, but a foul on Giles. And they're going to send Chandler Albertson to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot three. .6:23 to go here, first half. I got to tell you, quarters are better than halves, and I don't know who would disagree with me. First free throw short, no good. Foul on Giles was his first personal. I think Joel Morgan likes halves better, so it's a good thing he went to North Dakota. It's where you belong. Go shovel some snow. Second free throw, good. 4-point lead for Minot, 60-56. And the third Albertson free throw is good. So he hits 2 of 3. And the lead is up to 5 again for Minot. Giles quickly into the corner for Riley Yonke. Riley, top of the key for Vanden Bosch. Back over to Riley on the wing. Guarded by Albertson. Continues with the dribble, throws it inside for Vanden Bosch. Lost it, and it's going to be a turnover. Looking to go inside. They had Fegan playing top of the key. Vanden Bosch down to the post. Couldn't get the entry pass. And over and back on the Bulldogs. Turnover number 14 on Madison, but they had 10 at halftime. Johnson off the inbounds. Going to come in from the right side. Hangs in the air. Shot short. Riley with the rebound. Off to Vanden Bosch. Vanden Bosch thought about that long pass ahead to Giles. Instead he goes for Jaden. Jaden to pull up for a three in transition. It's short. Johnson with the rebound in the corner for the Magicians. Throws it ahead for Shimke. Shimke drives in, now kicks it out. And a charge going to be called on Alex Shimke. 5:40 to play here. Bulldogs made their run, grabbed a couple of small leads. But since then, Bulldogs had led it 56-51, but it's been, since then, 6 straight points by Minot. And now Madison with the basketball. Riley, Vanden Bosch, Jackson, Jaden, and Layton on the floor here for the Bulldogs. Layton looks to come in from the right side. Goes down to the post for Riley. Back out for Layton. To Jaden, to Jackson around the left side, into the corner on the left side. For Layton now. Layton hangs in the air from the block on the left side and hits. 8 in this half for Mason Layton. 61-58, pardon me, Minot. Riley Yonke picks up Kewan Johnson at the top of the keys, dribbling it out here, using a lot of clock. 20 seconds on the shot clock now. Now moves over. Here comes the double screen. Trap comes, still with the dribble, spins away from Riley, and passes top of the key for Eng. Eng going to blow by into the corner for a Johnson three on its way. Good. Beautiful two-man offense by those guys. 64-58, quickly ahead for Riley. Thought about answering with that corner three. Goes top of the key, Vanden Bosch. Outside for Jackson. Jackson pump fakes into the corner. Jaden wants the three. He can't hit. Back of the iron. Johnson's got the rebound for the Magicians. Vanden Bosch tried to poke it away from behind, but Kewan Johnson stays with the dribble. Left side for Eng. Looking to go around Vanden Bosch again into the paint. Lost a handle on the basketball going up out of bounds off Madison. Fegan coming back in for the Bulldogs. He will replace Jaden Yonke. 4:21 to go in this game and a 6-point lead for Minot, 64-58. Inbounds pass corner. Albertson Bulldogs were sleeping and they'll get a foul on Layton off the three. Bulldogs caught napping that time off the inbounds play. And Albertson will head back to the GSN Insurance free throw line for another three. He hit 2 of 3 last time. 4:20 to play in the game. First free throw up and good. That Bulldog boys back on the air again Tuesday. Madison will travel down to Lenox for a matchup with the Orioles. Second Albertson free throw good as well. Well, he's done damage in this half. 7 off the bench, or 7 as a starter, I should say, but 7 points for Chandler Albertson in this half. 10 in the game. Make it 11 as he connects on all 3 from the GSN Insurance free throw line. And then checks out, or Shimke comes out, pardon me, as Bundy back in. He's out there with 4 fouls. 4:20 to go, and the lead is back to 9 here for Minot. Jackson Yankee guarded tight by Johnson, goes away for Vandenbosch, and Vandenbosch fouled. Johnson thought he came away with a steal, but instead that's going to send Marcus Vandenbosch to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot the bonus. That's the first foul on Kewan Johnson. Boy, he plays good defense without fouling. Vandenbosch, 8 points of the game. Front end of the bonus here for the Bulldogs. Senior is good. Vandenbosch approaching a double-double. He's got 11 rebounds, 8 points. And second free throw goes down. That was 9, now make it 10. So there's the double-double for Marcus. Johnson gets the inbounds pass, blows by Riley into the front court. Free throw line, lost it, and then kicks it outside. Here's a 3 on the way, short, no good. Rebound to Layton. Johnson pokes it away, has the basketball, drives inside, blocked by Jackson. Jackson and Johnson both hit the deck. They're going to call a foul, though, and send Johnson to the GSN Insurance free throw line. Boy, Jackson got up in the air to block that one, went down hard. 3:56 to go in this one. 7-point lead for Minot. 67-60. Ewan Johnson first from the GSN Insurance free throw line on its way, and short, no good. 13 in the game for Johnson. Missed on the front. Now the second to the GSN Insurance free throws, no good there. Vandenbosch with the rebound, so Johnson misses them both. Jackson into the front court here for Madison. Minot settling into a little zone, perhaps? Well, they're still playing it pretty close to man-to-man. Layton drives inside, kicks it outside. Riley for a 3. Good for Riley Yankee, and a timeout by Madison. 3:35 to go here in this game, and it's Minot 67, Bulldogs 63. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back in 1 minute here on Dakota's Best.
Madison Regional Health System is ranked in the top 5% of critical access hospitals in the nation. The independent ranking by Becker Hospital Review and Chartis Center for Rural Health considers the areas you care about the most, including patient outcomes, patient perspective, cost, and quality. Whether you choose us for your clinic appointment, surgery, or acute care, you can be confident that you are getting quality personal health care at Madison Regional Health System.
Sands is continuing their January clearance sale with a great selection of men's and women's shoes and boots, now marked up to 50% off. Plus winter merchandise, sweaters, tops, coats, and all the accessories are also up to 50% off. The new spring merchandise will be arriving soon, and they must make room. For a limited time, buy any 2 sale-priced items and get the 3rd sale-priced item free. Shop now for best selection at Stan's Men's and Women's Apparel in Madison, where service comes first.
.335 to play in this ball game. It's Minot 67, the Madison Bulldogs 63. Minot with the basketball. Riley Yankee, Vandenbosch, Jackson Yankee, Fegan and Layton on the floor here for the Bulldogs. Eng brings it up for Minot. Hands it off to Lamro. Lamro over to Eng again. He's on the wing and then on the right side. Albertson top of the key. Down on the block now on the right side for Eng. Eng battles his way in, kicks it outside for Albertson. He's had a big second half. Crosses it over, though, lost it off the foot of Layton and out of bounds, and Layton did not argue. And if Layton doesn't argue, he knows it for sure it was him, because he loves to argue with officials. Over to Johnson, 15 to shoot. 3 minutes to go in this game. Johnson steps back for the three. No good. Vandenbosch fights for the rebound. Fegan picks up. And the Bulldogs down 4 will bring it up. Layton here into the front court. Layton, left side for Jackson. Back over to Layton again. Into the down low, into the block. Fegan drives inside, leaves it off for Vandenbosch. He got fouled before he could put up a shot. It's going to be a double bonus, I believe, here for Marcus Vandenbosch. He's had a big second half with 8 points. Foul on Albertson is his third personal. It is the team's 10th, and so a double bonus here for Marcus Vandenbosch. Bulldogs need these two from the GSN Insurance free throw line, brought to you by Scott Gusso at GSN Insurance in Madison. Free throw good. So Vandenbosch has made it a one-possession game with that free throw. And a chance to cut it to 2 here. Free throw is up and short, no good. But Bundy had the rebound. Hands it off behind him to Johnson now with a 3-point lead. Minot will bring it up. Top of the key, Albertson. Layton on him, man-to-man. Clabundi now. Fegan has him away from the basketball. Down low inside goes to Eng. Eng, Vandenbosch poked it away, picked up by Riley, and he will slow it down. And a chance for the Bulldogs to perhaps tie with a 3 here with 2:15 to go. Layton waits for the Vandenbosch screen. Hard hedge by Eng. Layton drives inside. Kicks nice look inside for Fegan and the 2. And it's a 1-point game with 2:05 to go. 67-66 Minot with the 1-point lead. Johnson with the basketball. Here for the Magicians. Vandenbosch's defense as always has been great here in this game. Forced that last turnover to set up the Bulldog basket. Albertson for Johnson. Eng posts up. They'll give him the ball on Vandenbosch. Double team comes and a charge called on Eng. Another turnover as Vandenbosch kind of just stepped back and took the charge. And Fegan went down again and is still down and may have to come out. Let's see, nothing coming out yet. He's walking up the sideline looking to Coach Ricky here. And yeah, they're going to get him out. They're going to get Jaden back in. So Madison will go small, and they're really going to need to box out hard as Fegan continues to limp and comes off the bench. That's a big loss for Madison here late in this game. Get your best scorer and your best rebounder out. Puts a lot of emphasis on Jackson and Marcus now. Bulldogs down a point with the basketball, 1:35 to go. Layton with it. Around a Jaden Yankee screen. Passes back to Jaden for the 3 and the lead. No good. Jackson rebound, put back up and in for Jackson Yankee, and a foul. And a chance for a 3-point play for the Madison junior, Jackson Yankee. 1:29 to go. It's 68-67. Bulldogs with the lead. Foul was on Kewan Johnson, his second. And so the free throw now for Jackson from the GSN Insurance free throw line on its way. Good. 2-point Madison lead. 69-67. Minute 29 to go. This has been a great ball game. Two very good teams that put on a show here at Dakota State tonight. Timeout taken by Minot. 1:24 to go in our game. 69-67 Madison. Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1, 2. We're back in 1 minute. This is Bulldog basketball on KJAM.
Think about all the things that go into a home: work, time, and of course money. The last thing a person should worry about is electrical problems with their home. Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service at Bob's Electric in Madison and Canova for all of your new or existing service upgrades, lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans, farm, residential, and commercial service. 24-hour emergency service only at Bob's Electric. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric. Bob's Electric, where friendly, dependable service is an assurance.
A heritage of teaching teachers. That's only part of Dakota State University in Madison, the longest-serving teacher education university in the Dakotas. Today's programs in education, elementary education, and special education include a technology endorsement unique to DSU. Need to know more about education or some 30 other academic programs? Browse dsu.edu or call DSU 9988. Dakota State University, teaching tomorrow's teachers for 135 years.
Minute 24 to go is a ton of time in this game. Madison Bulldogs have retaken the lead, 69-67. Minot with the basketball. Keewan Johnson, top of the key. Hands it off for Eng, guarded by Vandenbosch beyond the arc. Run a couple of cuts through the paint. Shimke comes in, got around Layton, kicks it back outside. Now into the corner. Here's a three on the way. Good by Peyton Lamro with another three. He has hit 5 in this game, and the lead back to 1 for Minot now, 70-69. Layton around a Vandenbosch screen, gives it back to Marcus on the right side, then back over to Layton. Layton drives into the paint, kicks it outside for a three on the way from Riley, no good. Comes right into the hands of Jaden. He hangs in the air, got fouled, and Jaden will head to the GSN Insurance free throw line for a pair. Jaden had a big first half. 9 points there. He scored just 2 in this second half, but they both come from the line. And the Bulldogs are on the floor without Aaron Fegan right now. That foul, by the way, was on Eng, and that is his 5th. He is fouled out. Justin Eng out of the game here with 52 seconds to go. And a 1-point lead for Minot. 2 free throws here for Jaden Yonke. He's the first one to tie, and he's got it. 70 all, 52 seconds to go here at Dakota State University. 12 in the game for Jaden now, one of 3 Bulldogs, 4 Bulldogs, I should say, in double figures. Second free throw is up and good. Gives Madison back a 1-point lead, 71-70. Johnson will bring it across the timeline with under 50 seconds to go in this game. Guarded by Riley Yonke. LaBundy comes out and has the basketball now. As a pass nearly taken away by Layton. Driving inside. Now it is poked away. Oh, they're going to get a foul. Mason tried to poke it away from Shimke from behind, and they'll call him for a foul. And that will send him to the GSN Insurance free throw line for a 1-and-1. Foul on Mason is his, I believe, just third, pardon me. And so a 1-and-1 here for the GSN Insurance free throw line for Alex Shimke. He is 4 of 4 from the line in this game. Bundy checks out as Olthoff is back in. Down a point, a double bonus for Alex Shimke. Front end is up and good. Alex Shimke, a 6-foot sophomore, burying clutch free throws here late in the game with 38 seconds to go. We're tied at 71 now. Second free throw up and no good. And then an offensive foul on Olthoff. Pardon me, an over the back foul. It came in from behind. And it's going to send, I think that was Riley, perhaps Marcus, to the GSN Insurance free throw line for 2. So Olthoff comes into the game, commits a foul. Marcus had perfect position down low, and Olthoff bailed over him. And with that foul, Olthoff is fouled out. So first Eng, now Olthoff. And now back onto the floor is the 6'2 Lofton Klabundi, and he's got 4 fouls. And now Vandenbosch gets 2 here from the GSN Insurance free throw line. First one is up and good. Bulldogs, as bad as they were in the first half from the line, have been much better here in the second half. 72-71. 37 seconds to play. Bulldogs with a 1-point lead. Vandenbosch trying to make it 2. And he cannot. Jackson fights for it, gets the rebound, and the foul. No, yep, he grabbed the rebound, but they'll call him for a push, and that's going to be free throws going the other way now. So Jackson with his 3rd personal foul, and both teams in the double bonus. And it's going to send Clay Bundy to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot 2. Madison with a 1-point lead, 72-71. Bundy free throw up, good. We're tied again. 5 in the game for the junior Lofton Klabundi. This to give Minot a lead with 37 seconds. Free throw up, good. He hits them both, and a 1-point lead again for the Magicians. Layton dribbles it up into the front court here for Madison with 32 seconds. Waits for the Vandenbosch screen. Hard edge as he comes to the right, just dribbles it right back to his left, throws it up off the window, no good. And the rebound to Minot. Vandenbosch comes over, commits the foul on Shimke. He'll go to the line for two. Boy, Layton had a great look at the basket there, right inside, and just couldn't get it to go. Good no call by the officials, by the way. A lot of contact right after the shot. Didn't call the charge, didn't call the late block. Let him play on. Shimke will get two here. Regardless if he makes or misses, it'll be a one-possession game. Free throw up. And good. Hit off the front, hit off the back, and rolled in. Brett Lundy comes in, replacing Albertson for Minot. 22 seconds to go. 2-point Minot lead. And second free throw, no. Jackson high in the air, has the rebound, so it remains a 2-point game. Layton up for the Bulldogs. Probably wants to hurry a little bit. Round off screen, comes up to the elbow. Picks it off for Jaden behind him. Timeout by Coach Ricky with 11 seconds to go. 74-72. Minot with a 2-point lead. Bulldogs with the basketball. When we come back in 30 seconds, this is Bulldog basketball on KJAM.
As a farmer, nothing compares to the sense of pride you feel when you first head outside in the morning. In this moment, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if the guy down the road has the same insurance you do. What matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. To find out more about Auto Owners Insurance, visit Scott Gusso with GSN Insurance in Madison or call 556-0242.
And welcome back to Dakota's Best from the Helena broadcast booth. Helena of Madison, people, products, knowledge. Madison with the basketball, down 2. (74-72) Minot, 11 seconds to play in this game. Riley Yankee inbounds it to Jaden. Jaden off to Layton now with 7 seconds around a screen. Gives it right back to Jackson with 4. He'll fire up a 3 for the lead. No! Johnson rebound, gets fouled with 1.2 seconds. Well, Jackson got a pretty good look at the 3 from the wing on the right side, but it doesn't go down. And now the Bulldogs would need a whole lot to come away with the victory or a tie here. They're down 2. Johnson can put this one away from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Is going to get 2 shots. Foul is on Vandenbosch's 3rd. So the first from Kiwan can make it a 3-point game. Free throw is up and no good. Well, Madison might get a half-court heave here, a full-court heave really with 1.2. Probably better for him to miss this, almost in a weird way. Madison gets a rebound. Tough to call a timeout and then set up a play. Free throw is up. Good. 3-point game. Timeout taken by Madison with 1.2 seconds on the clock. Bulldogs are down 3. And they'll need a miracle heave here to force overtime at Dakota State. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the final second of this one in 30 on Dakota's Best.
Have you ever lost sleep over your real estate property investment? Ever wondered if you owed more money at closing time? Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. As a consumer, you have a choice where you close your mortgage, and we have appreciated that choice for the last 60 years. If you are buying a home or refinancing, think of Weber Abstract, serving all of Lake County. Weber Abstract in Madison, 256-4640, or visit us at weberabstract.com. Why go anywhere else?
Back here at the Dakota State Fieldhouse, Trojans hosting this Hefty Seeds Classic, and this game has been a classic right down to the end here. Minot with a 75-72 lead over Madison. We have a 1.2 seconds to go. Madison's got the basketball. Need to inbound and get an immediate shot and hope they can find a way to force overtime. Vandenbosch will trigger the inbounds here for the Bulldogs. Got Jackson way down, everybody else at center court here. Nobody guarding the inbounds. Marcus throws it in, finds Layton. Layton across the timeline, throws up the shot, not going to go down, and that's going to do it. Your final score on the Sunshine Foods scoreboard, it's Minot 75, the Madison Bulldogs 72. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Your Mustang Seeds post-game show is coming up next here on Dakota's Best, AM 1390.
Mustang Seeds, your proven leader with proven performance for over 53 years. Providing top-notch service that area producers have come to expect, Mustang Seeds provides the service and products to maximize yields and quality harvest. Mustang Seeds is the best choice for having your farming operations succeed. Contact your seed experts today at Mustang Seeds 605-256-6529 or online at mustangseeds.com.
You can count on our seeds year after year, planting your future, Mustang Seeds.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Do you own your own home? Or maybe you've been making regular mortgage payments. If so, there's a pretty good chance you qualify for a home equity line of credit. By using the equity in your home, you can set up a revolving, low-interest line of credit to be used for any number of reasons. Like take a vacation, pay off your student loans, start a new business, or finally remodel the kitchen. A home equity line of credit at Dakota Land Federal Credit Union can do all that and more. See a Dakota Land loan officer today or visit dakotalandfcu.com for details.
Come on into the sunshine.
Sunshine has everything you need to host game night. From burgers to brats and great deli items like potato salad, coleslaw, and chicken, as well as take and bake pizza, Sunshine Foods has you covered. Need to stock up on beverages? Check out the wine and spirits department at Sunshine Foods. Sunshine Foods in Madison, your one-stop shop for game night.
Neighborhood fresh, neighborhood feel, Sunshine Foods.
Back here on Dakota's Best, AM 1390. I'm Matt Gross. Welcome in to the Mustang Seeds post-game show. Madison falls to Minot tonight. 75-72 was a great game, back and forth all the way down the final minutes. Bulldogs found themselves down big in the first half, and in fact trailed 43-31 at halftime. But the Bulldogs able to make their rally with about 9 minutes left in this ball game. Got it back close again. Took the lead with a few minutes left. Back and forth we went, and down the end though, Minot just able to make just enough free throws. The Bulldogs had a last-second three attempt from Jackson Yankee. That was the shot went up with about 4 seconds left, and that was the last real good look at the Bulldogs had and trying to come away with the win in this one. But they did a much better job in the second half on this Minot team as they outscored them 41-22 in the second half. We'll take a look at the totals here of this one for you. In the game, leading scorer was Peyton Lamro, who had 17 points. He was 5 of 12 from beyond the three-point arc. All of his points, with the exception of a couple of free throws, coming from threes. 14 for Keewan Johnson, 11 for Chandler Albertson, 12 for Justin Eng, 11 for Alex Shimke as well, and 6 for Lofton Klabundi. Bulldogs, by the way, were also really out-rebounding in the first half, but turned that around in the second half of this one. And in the end, rebounding is almost exactly even, 37 for Minot, 36 for the Madison Bulldogs. Leading scorer for Madison on the night was Aaron Fegan, despite really being limited. That was another story down the stretch. Fegan was out for much of the second half of this one due to some sort of either leg or an ankle that was really hobbling Aaron as the game went along, but he still had 15 points in this one. Marcus Vandenbosch, 12 points, 13 rebounds, 14 points for Layton, 13 for Jaden Yankee, 10 for Jackson Yankee. Riley had 7 for the Bulldogs as well here tonight. Madison, again, with the 75-72 loss. Joining us here on the post-game show is Madison head coach Mike Rickey. That was a great game. It's a good team up there, and you fell a little bit too far behind in that first half.
Yeah, I was a little nervous coming into the game because it'd been a full week, 6-7 days since we
I realized that in the broadcast. It hadn't been since the Christian game.
Yeah, exactly. And I was a little bit worried about we might not come out hitting on all cylinders. And, and they were, and they played last night and they had a battle last night. I was hoping we could use that to our advantage. And they came out and they got off to, it seemed like they got off to a 10-point lead just like that. And then we battle, we get it to 6 and then go to 12 and then we get it to 8 and then go to 14. And we just were never able to really get back into it in that first half, and we sure left a lot of points on the floor in that first half,
free throws
and, and just shots around the bucket that we normally make. We just weren't hitting them. And, but to their credit, we came out, we made a nice run on them right away. And then they made a huge run on us and we could have hung our heads, but we didn't. We kept battling. We found some things that we could take offensively against their defense, and we continued to attack. We in that second half missed a couple down the stretch that we sure would have liked to have, but that was a fun team to play against. It's nice to play against a team that you don't get to see very often in a style. Boy, they can shoot the ball and they play hard, so it was fun.
It was. He really made a point of going inside to Aaron. It was tough to see him have to come out of the game.
Yeah, that just certainly didn't help us.
Yeah.
He was especially in that second half. We were able to find some things that they had trouble with the screen and roll. And so then they started to hedge way out on it. And then that left us, the middle wide open. And we were really taking advantage of it. But then, Aaron goes out and you just don't have that size. Austin doesn't have the same hands as Aaron. So we can't run some of those same things with him, but that no excuses, injuries happen. And they were in foul trouble. So they had some kids off the floor late too. So, but, proud of the kids, proud of their effort. We sure wish we could have come out with a win, though.
Well, sounds good. Appreciate you taking the time here. Is another game that gets done about 11 o'clock this season for the Bulldogs. Yeah. We'll see you in Lennox on Tuesday.
I hope we have another one like in March. I'll take one that gets
that's exactly right. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
All right, thanks, Matt.
Madison head coach Mike Rickey with us here in the post-game show. Just to kind of wrap up the final thoughts on this one. Bulldogs, again, just a much better job in the second half and really all facets of the game. After shooting below 50% from the free throw line, they really turned that around. They ended up hitting 18 of 29 from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Minot was 19 of 26. Bulldogs just 4 of 19 from downtown. That's about that 21-24% range that Madison's been shooting from three-point in this one. But Minot was hitting nearly 50% of those threes in the first half. Bulldogs really were better at getting hands in the face. Now, granted, he did foul Albertson twice on threes. That led to 5 points for him from the free throw line there. But Bulldogs racked up the steals, forced a few more turnovers by Minot, 8 turnovers actually by Minot in that second half to kind of stay alive. Madison got back into this game doing what Madison does, and that's play good defense. Bulldogs are excellent at using defense to drive their offense, and they did it here tonight, but just came up a little bit short, 75-72. Again, the final score in this one. Madison boys will be on the road on Tuesday. The girls are going to be home Tuesday hosting Millbank. And again, we'll have the videos stream. No audio for it, but a video stream of that game at amazingmadison.com for the girls game against Millbank Tuesday. And then we'll have the video stream of the boys game as well. And we'll be on AM 1390 for the boys game in Lennox on Tuesday night. Thanks to Mason Vilhauer for being with me all day long as I change my mind on what I want to do throughout the pregame shows and keeping track of everything, keeping us on the air here for both our games here today. Madison girls had a tough loss earlier today in a poor showing, I should say, at the DAC 12 Classic, and a big loss to Vermilion. But the Madison boys look great here tonight, but unfortunately a loss as well for Madison, 75-72. That'll do it for the broadcast here tonight. Have a great rest of what's left of your Saturday. We'll see you on Tuesday in Lennox.
This has been Madison Bulldog Basketball on KJAM Madison. For scores and highlights, tune into the First Edition Sports on AM 1390.